All right, here we are in our glitch project. This is the solar system that I created as an example for the course in A-Frame. It's hosted on Glitch. If you have questions about Glitch, there's a separate video about that. So let us just explore what this project is about. So we have an index in here. That's the one that we're looking at right now. So this one we can preview in the preview pane. That may be happening per default for you, depending on how you open Glitch. Anyway, just like in any A-Frame scene, that has a camera where we can fly around with WASD if that's enabled, which we have enabled here, and we're moving very quickly. But here we have some of the planets that we are most interested in, and I have a little bit of trouble flying around. But anyway, so we could adjust the acceleration by dealing with the camera, and those are things I can do later. Anyway, I just want to walk you through. So we're looking at what is the base as an example. And if I wanted to look at the base, it's just like standard 3D essentially. If I wanted to look at the VR version, I could obviously go here to /VR HTML, and that would look slightly differently. In fact, it gives me a cursor, and that cursor, you can see this circle, that actually does activate labels when I point it at the sun. At least we have implemented that interaction just for the sun here. Can show and hide the sun label, and then obviously we would actually view it in a VR headset. Okay. Then I created also an AR version, one that requires an AR phone. So I gave it green background, kind of like a green screen. So this is where the world would be filled in, the rear camera view on your smartphone if you deploy it correctly. And we have an ARJS version, which is marker-based AR. And that one would access my webcam here, and I didn't really prep for this, but here is me just in my casual look recording things for you. And I would now need to point, show up a marker. And do I have one laying around? Yeah, a good AR researcher always has a marker available, but maybe we're not responding to the hero marker. Oh, we are responding to the hero marker. So this could now be you trying to see this little marker-based thing while you're working with your computer on your laptop and hacking it together, and then you would actually put it on your smartphone, run it there, and then obviously hold the phone and then scan the marker that you have to hold in front of it, and then you would have the final experience. Anyway, that's pretty cool, and I will just go to the base again, and if you wanted to modify this project, you go to the whichever base you want, the 3D base, the AR base, the ARJS base, or the VR base. You take that whole thing and copy it into index.html and start editing it, and hopefully have some fun. This project, I will take it further. We'll add textures, we'll add a little more interactions. We'll take it into VR, we'll take it into AR. I have some crazy ideas. I would like to be flying around this. I would like to have a little remote controlled starship in AR. That would be cool. And in VR, it's also interesting, like how I would travel between the planets. So I'm thinking of some interactions there as well. Maybe I'll be flying around like Superman. We'll see. We're in a starship. Anyway, we'll explore some interactions that also have to do with scale and travel, and we'll learn about teleportation and locomotion in general, and dealing with maybe 3 degrees of freedom versus 6 degrees of freedom. So all the things that we need to care about when it comes to interactions, the degrees of freedom, the field of view, and also like input. So obviously in AR on a smartphone we'll be using touch. In VR we'll be using mostly controllers or hand gestures, so we deal with all these things. And we also take this project into Unity and into Unreal Engine. So these are my goals. Let's see whether we'll get there.